Ah, there you are. I knew everyone was waiting for an update.
What's going on, you guys? Slim here with a new video today, and today you guys already know, updated Dark World, had to do it. We secured the bag, you guys. We got exactly what we wanted to get. I gotta show these babies off. Like, I just love this card. This card has just done everything for the deck, and I gotta profile it. I actually made some changes since my initial list. I've been doing a little more testing here and there, and I just really felt that I wanted to showcase it for you guys. I got some inspiration from my brother Jody's build, so shout out to him. You guys already know Asian Persuasion, and he has his updated build, and we just have a couple changes between ours. I did agree with his take on it. I will explain some things. I did make some I would actually say there were kind of drastic changes in the approach of the deck, because yes, Droll's a card, yes, Shifter's a card. Screw those cards. Better have it. Putting the opponent on better have it. Honestly, with a deck like this, it's kind of all gas, no brakes, and you got to just go for it. So yeah, that's really what we're here to do today. And before we do, if you guys see what I am sitting in, it is a very comfortable chair, and also the sponsor of today's video, EWIN Racing, and I want to share something with you guys real quick before we get into the profile. So I was looking for an upgrade, and what an upgrade I got. That's right, I have in front of you guys my new chair from EWIN Racing, their Deluxe Champion Edition, of course in my favorite color, blue. And just some main things I do want to highlight about it. Just look at this thing. This is a monster of a chair. Absolutely beautiful. Such a fantastic upgrade. One amazing thing to point out about it, similar to other chairs, is that it's actually able to hold up to 400 pounds. So if you are on the larger side, this chair is amazing. Other things I do want to highlight with it is that it does have full 4D armrests. You're actually able to adjust them on all levels, and you're able to raise them and bring them up as need be. They of course have the very comfortable neck and lumbar pillow. I really like this version of the chair because unlike the other ones where you would just place the pillow there, this one specifically is already in line for you, so you don't even have to worry about it. You can adjust this up a little bit if you need further support up a little higher, but the chair is fantastic. Of course, it does a full all the way back as far as adjustment goes, and it's just fantastic. Some other things I do want to highlight with it, of course, being in just a fantastic color, is just my experience with EWIN. I have used EWIN products before. I have used their tables. I've used their chairs in the past, and this chair is without a doubt my new favorite. This is the chair I'm going to be using for all my work, whether it be working from home, whether it be streaming, whether it be doing YouTube content. This is the chair for me. It does everything I need it to. It's extremely comfortable, and it makes work not even feel like work. Sitting all day can be something that can be boring. It can cause back pain, but not with this chair. This chair is just fantastic. I really do enjoy it. And just other things is that the chair is just very, very fashionable. I really like it. I think it really does stand out. I really do like the color. I really do like the craftsmanship on it. This chair is really made strong, really made to last, and it really is just a lifetime investment. I know that I'll be using this chair forever, and I just couldn't be happier with how it came out. So I do want to thank EWIN for sponsoring the channel today. If you yourself actually want to get one of these amazing chairs from them, you can actually look in the description below and use my discount code, which is going to save you 20% off. The code is SlimYGO, the name of the channel, and I'll have the links down below to their US and Canada store if you are interested, and it really is fantastic, so do definitely check that out. Just being a heavy duty gaming chair, an office chair, whatever you want to use it for, EWIN has got you guys covered, and I think that you guys will be very impressed with what you see with the chair. Not only is it comfortable, not only does it look good, not only is it something that you can sit in for hours on end and not feel any pain or any fatigue, you just know that with EWIN you really are getting top of the line quality, and I couldn't be happier with the chair. But hopefully you guys will check it out. It will support the channel. Again, check down in the description below for my discount code. Again, it's SlimYGO. It'll save you 20% off these chairs. Whenever they have any type of specials or anything, you can go ahead and use that code, and it will save you 20% off. Again, you can't beat the armrest, you can't beat the comfort of the chair, you can't beat the really comfortable pillows, just to make sure that you are comfortable the entire time you are sitting. But as I said, this chair is amazing. I absolutely love it, and I want to thank EWIN for sponsoring today's video. All right, you guys. We're here to show you what we've come up with. We've taken a different approach to the deck. This time we're really going all in, all gas, no brakes. I really feel that's what Dark World needs to be. I think that it's essential that this deck is just made to be a combo deck, big monsters, take away the opponent's hand, leave them on nothing, put up a board they can't break, and just win the game. And if you're going second, just break their board with big monsters and a lot of crazy effects. So we'll hop into it. I don't want to waste any time. You guys already know. Comment, like, subscribe, TCG player, all those things down below. we'll get into it. So a lot of this is standard. I'm not going to go over too much. I will only explain really the changes. These essential 9 have stayed, of course, the same. The 3, we've got the 3 rainbow, the 3 Genta, and the 3 snow. This is not going to change. These 9 are essential. These are the best Dark World cards. Literally get you your whole engine going. Genta is still like my favorite. Being able to get the field spells, everything sets up a fiend in your graveyard, summons itself back when you banish it off gates or Dark World effect. It's just crazy. Snow searches everything. Rainbow gets you to your big guys, which are essential for your combo. Because of Dark Corridor, the deck has gotten more consistent. Change I did make from the last list. I did go back to 2 Grapha. In testing, I agree a lot with what you guys said. I think that the second Grapha is important. I feel that if it does have to get banished off of a lure, if it does get banished by a bestial, if you know, you do have to banish it for the fusion. I always wanted to have a second one. I agree 100%. So thank you guys for that feedback. I tested it a little bit more, found the room, and said, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go with that. It works really well. Of course, the 2 Silva. This isn't gonna change. You just need it for the combo, and then of course the 1 brick. But this is your combo card. It is Cerulli. Cerulli is your key combo card, and essentially now you just need this more than ever. And with Corridor, this literally is just searchable. I mean, yes, you can search this off Snow. I'm gonna be honest, in all the testing I've been doing, though, I've been just kind of corridoring for this. You use Corridor early if you don't have anything going. You use Corridor later to fetch one of your last pieces. It's one of these guys. That's how you combo. Do the Silva loop twice. You lose 4 cards. Talent's the last card. That's all of them. You guys already know. Same thing from the last profile. And then there is no debate. I don't care what anyone says. This is the best card in the deck. This card literally searches any Dark World card in your deck, any monster that you need. Like, it doesn't matter, it doesn't search Dark World cards. Sucks that its name isn't Dark World Corridor. That'd be absolutely broken. It probably would be limited to 1. Like, this card does everything. Everyone is like, oh, you can only activate 1 per turn. How many cards in the game are there that say you can only activate 1 per turn? Like, I rest my case. This card is everything. Yes, if you open multiple, yeah, it sucks. I agree 100% with that statement. But this card has literally changed the deck forever. It has made it so much more consistent. It gets you that last piece that you need, and I will stand by 3. I can understand wanting to play 2. Honestly, I want to see it. I want to open it. I want to draw to it as fast as possible. The whole point of this deck is draw your whole deck, literally loop your opponent's hand, take away all their answers. Corridor gets you that combo. Corridor into Cerulli, discard Cerulli. Cerulli summon, hit trigger Silva. Boom, there goes 2 cards. It's already 2 cards. Literally opening this card with Silva literally has your combo starting right there. Like, it's crazy. This can get you anything you need. Also, the follow-up, being able to set this off Griffin when you're ending on Muttcracker Griffin, which is your ending board. This card is everything. So this is the best card in the deck. I'm playing 3. Test it out. For consistency purposes, I just want to see it. A lot of cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! That are hard ones per turn. This card is no different. I'm still playing 3, and I stand by that. So believe me when I say I definitely stand by that right now. Maybe it'll change in the future, but honestly, right now, I just don't see a better card. I don't see another card I would play over a 3rd one. So it just makes no sense to me. The rest of the Dark World cards have not changed. 3 gates, the archives, and the Ascension, very standard. Nothing's changed here, nothing to explain. I don't understand why people are saying you should play 2 of this. You do not need to play 2 of this. You can literally get it back from the graveyard anytime you want. Best card to discard off the danger. You can get this, you can recycle this all the time. I agree with the double Graph, I agree with the double Graph fusion, but I don't agree playing a second one of this. Makes no sense to me. You literally can just fetch this back from the graveyard at any time. What are they going to do? Like, what, DD Crow it? Fine. You got DD Crow, you were probably winning anyway, but yeah, this card is literally, you can just fetch it back at any time. You don't need to play more than 1. We want to keep this deck at 40 by all means. And then the difference really with my version of the deck and Johnny's version of the deck, I do agree that playing the Ghost second cards, cutting them was actually essential. We're really trying to focus on the loop more. So I just play a lot of dangers. I'm a huge fan of danger cards. I always have been. And I always feel like these monsters are just insane. Like, yeah, Droll's around, yeah, Shifter's around, whatever. Like, you know, we take those L's to those cards. But honestly, all gas, no brakes, no fear. Dangers are just amazing. They fill your hand, they draw you into what you need, they create your link monsters. Like, they do just so many good things for this deck. And yeah, they're just crazy. Like, 3 Nessie, obviously it's the best one. Then you can only play 1 copy of Jack, 1 copy of Snake. I go back and forth on Snake if I can't decide if I want this or a 3rd Mothman. Honestly, I keep this only because it's a guaranteed danger and a guaranteed body. If it wasn't for that, I probably would cut it. The fact that it's a guaranteed body just makes me want to play it, just because it literally just can get another body on board. When you're making your link plays with the deck, which you do, you end on a bunch of links. Yeah, that's why I'm keeping it in here. So that's pretty standard for all those. And then just for the other ones, I kept it the same. Still 2 Bigfoot. 2 Choop, and 2 Mothman. This could, I mean, you could go back and forth. Like, this card could go to 3. This really is the best. Yeah, you don't want your opponent drawing, but honestly, like, when you're taking away their whole hand, you really don't care. Chupacabra's kind of like the weakest one, to be honest. Like, if you don't have any good dangers floating in the grave, really, it kind of sucks, but it is a fiend for gates, and it is a 4 to make Dugares, so yeah, I mean, it's still I still warrant it in the deck. I still like 2 in the deck, so we still kept it. And this is where the changes were. I cut the Kaijus from the deck, and I made it to where I had an extra danger name, and then I added these cards. Zephyros, I've always loved Zephyros as a card. It's not the best card like to open with. Like, you kind of want to just see it later on and danger it away, or have it just like go to the graveyard, and then you could literally resummon it. Bouncing gates is cool. You can play 4 gates in 1 turn with this, so this is pretty crazy. And then this is the newest card from the new set, and shout out to Johnny. I had no idea what the hell this card was. It's called Diabolica, the Dragonique General. Never heard of this card, had no idea what it does. Basically, it says if a fiend monster accepts itself as sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon this card from your graveyard if it was there when the monster was sent, or you can special it from your hand if not. So basically, you can summon from the grave or your hand. You banish it when it leaves the field, and then if this card itself is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target a fiend monster in the graveyard except itself and add it to your hand. That's pretty dope. It's a level 8, helps making Giant Trainer a lot easier, and it's just an extra body. It is a fiend for gates, so there's a lot of synergy. I wanted to test it out since I cut the Kaijus, all the go in second cards. I really wanted to try this out, and I think these are nice little changes to the deck. They add a little more oomph, a little more keep going, like where the Kaijus kind of don't. The Kaijus were kind of there. If I went first with them, opening them sucked, and I hope to open Allure with them. Talked to Johnny about it. I didn't like the reasoning. Like, you know, I'm just hoping I Allure them away. Like, screw that. I'd rather have some combo cards. Like, I like combo decks, and this is just a really cool way to keep extending on your combos. So both of these cards are very cool. I highly advise trying them both out. I definitely give this common a chance. Like, this is a common that no one probably even thought about. This card's pretty cool, and yeah, I like it a lot, so definitely try it out. That's it for all the monsters, and then just the last of the cards are just the support cards. They haven't changed. Still 3 Allure, 1 card Destruction, God card, and 1 Talent. I don't own Thrust. Thrust is definitely a card I'm considering. Just being able to set talents or set any card you need is pretty cool. I've also thought about the Eradicator plan that Johnny had in his deck. Something I thought about too when you do get drolled. Something I'm still testing. I have Eradicator in the side deck for now. Definitely something to consider though. I think Eradicator is a really cool card for the deck, and especially going first, you get drolled. Being able to thrust into a God card would be pretty crazy. So yeah, I really like the take on that. But that's the updated deck list. 40 cards. Extra deck has literally changed by 1 card. The only change is now we're playing a second Grapha. I agree with you guys 100%. Again, shout out to you guys for your comments. I guess I just didn't see it at first. You make the first one. If for some reason it gets dealt with, you can make the second one. On the clapback, if you've literally locked them out, you can literally just make a second one. That's why I'm saying you only need 1 fusion spell. You literally add it back and then do it again, and then you can have 2 of these, and that's already with gates. That's already 7,000 damage. They've already lost, so yeah. This card's insane. Literally Omni negates, crazy. Then of course just all the essential ones. The Muttcracker, just the best link in the deck. You're always ending on Muttcracker or Griffin. The Bouncers, which are Security Dragon and Akashic. I already explained that. That's how you get your Ceruli back. To keep looping their hand. Cross Sheep combo card. Sometimes it does come up if you do fusion under it, so it's pretty cool. A lot of times though, all you're trying to do is get Grapha and the big guys in the graveyard, so it's a good level, good rank 2. I like it. I'd still play it. And then these are my favorite cards. Like, my gosh, these are just insane in the deck. All of them. Every last one of them is crazy. They all come up in different scenarios. Griffin's the best card. You end on Muttcracker Griffin, co-linked, add a card back from grave, and just, yeah, they're kind of locked out. Then you have Grapha next to it. Yeah, you just win right there. Like, it's just, the game's over at that point. If you've looped 4 cards, or you've miraculously hit all 5, and then you've talents back and reset corridor, reset talents or whatever, and you've literally drawn a card plus had Grapha, they're not winning. So your clapback is literally a second Grapha fusion. Like, they've definitely lost. So the Nightmares are insane. And then I still play Saryuja. I think it's still good. When you really don't have anything going, this can help you get there. I'm a firm believer in 1 copy of Saryuja just to get you there. And then the last are just the links. Giant Trainer, actually a lot easier to make. We have the rank 8 dangers. We have the level 8 dangers, level 8 dark worlds. And now we have Diabolica, another 8 that came into the fray, so it really helps making this a lot easier. This card's crazy. This card is like a god card. Like, draw 3 cards, usually just, it's monsters that get burned for 800 per one. That's crazy. This card's nuts.
And then the Essential 4s, this is the best one. This is in case you have nothing going, and this is to punish greedy players who forget this card exists. Thought about playing Zeus, but a lot of times it just doesn't happen. A lot of times I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to slap 2 4s, I'm going to Exciton, and then I'm going to keep going. It's also a Fiend for Gates. These are all Fiends, except this. If this was a Fiend, this card would be more broken, but that is it for the deck, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. You know me, I love Dark World. It feels so good after all these years to be playing it, and the fact to say that after all these years, we have a freaking Rhoda for the deck. Like, this is just amazing. We have a reinforcement of the RB for Dark World in 2023. As an avid Dark World player, as someone who has loved the deck since day one, I just love to see this card, and I love what it has done for the deck, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, be sure to check out my links in the description if you guys are trying to get yourselves one of these cool gaming chairs from EWIN Racing. Definitely use my code down below. It will save you on your checkout. And again, thank you, EWIN, for sponsoring the video, and thank you guys for all your support on the Dark World decks with me. Like I said, I'll be keeping you guys going. This is my deck of choice for now and for the foreseeable future, so I'm going to keep updating it. This card was definitely what the deck needed, and I'm excited to see how far the deck can go going forward. If you guys have any suggestions, any comments, leave them in the comment section below. I always read your guys' comments, always take them to heart, and you guys really have shaped this new list, and I'm very proud of it. I'm anxious to see what else we can do with it together. But that's all I got for today, you guys. Smash that like button if you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.